I walked into this little waterfall to get myself out of the wind. It was a nice day, but man, that summer Chinook was just hammering. So I stopped here. It was pleasant with all that water splashing around, but every once in a while a gust would come through and just shake everything. So I went somewhere else. Out in a more open part of the forest, I found mint in bloom. And I laid down for a while underneath these cow parsnip leaves. They made a nice parasol, but they didn't do much to break the wind. So I headed for a sheltered little creek that I know. I thought about doing some fishing, but man, that wind was just too strong. And when I got there, well, it was just so pretty. I had to take pictures instead. There was still the occasional gust getting through, just enough to ripple the foliage and make it a little tough on the midges that were dancing around the surface of the water. But just like back at that little waterfall, the sunlight that was making it past the thrashing treetops and the wind gusts that animated the plants on the forest floor made this pretty little place seem even more alive. I sat there for an hour, first on some pretty uncomfortable currant branches, but then on a softer patch of grass. And I watched the patches of sunlight move across the forest floor and light up the leaves and the water and everything else dancing in the wind. In our part of the world, we get a lot of Chinooks, warm winds blowing out of the west. And though they seem more like a winter phenomenon, the truth is they can happen any time of the year. So even though that west wind changed my original plan to go fishing into wandering the forest floor, it made it pretty tough for bees to land on flowers. This Chinook made it a warm, wonderful way to spend a day.